Hello, welcome back. So, today I'm going to do a Sephora unboxing. It should be pretty short because it only has a few things in it. Most of which is the new D Lolita Vida palette. So, I'll go ahead and show you the other things that I got because it's mostly going to be about the palette. So, because the palette is $49.50 and Sephora gives you free shipping if you buy $50 worth of merchandise, not counting tax, I had to get something else if I wanted free shipping. So that kind of makes the item free depending, so shipping was like $4 and this was like $5, so it's kind of like getting something free. But I got, to go with the palette, I got the Lolita Everlasting Glimmer Veil. So I have several glimmer veils. I have Televator, the dark purple. I have the light blue Satellite, maybe. And so I have Starflyer, one that's like periwinkle colored, and I got one of the special edition ones that they had for the Everlasting Flash, I believe, a while back. So that one is orange. That's really gorgeous. So I really like them. So this one's gonna be a lot more subtle. It's the Lolita shade. So it's really just pink with gold glitter. Like, I really like pink, obviously, because it's Lolita. But I think I'm really gonna like it. It doesn't smell like anything, but liquid lipstick. So yeah, excited about that. I'm not gonna be wearing it today because I'm getting ready for work. I thought it would be fun to do a pretty subtle look for work since this is supposed to be an everyday palette. So okay. So one of the samples I got is the Bossica, if that's how you say it, Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. So just a little packet of that, and so it's, you put it on your skin when it's dry and then rub it into your face and then rinse it. So I've actually heard recently that that is a good way to do cleanser anyway, so I've been trying that, but thought that would be good. I like a lot of other stuff from the brand. And the other thing I got was a, goodness, it's called Eradicate. So it's the Kate Somerville, I think. And it's a acne treatment, but I already opened it and used it because I needed to, but it's okay. My skin is very sensitive, so it made it burn a little bit. But it did say to put on sunscreen, so I did, but even though it was cloudy yesterday. But then I also, it smells really bad. I mean, it's salicylic acid, so it's gonna smell like chemicals, but it smells pretty bad. So I don't know if it actually helped or not. Anyway, I also got a Sephora cream lip stain as a promo code. So, and this is the shade Rose Redux, if that's how you say it. I don't know. That's the theme of this video today. I don't know how to say things. So yeah. And of course they have lots of different shades. The gold one looks really nice. But yeah, that might go really well with the Lolita Glimmer Veil. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not gonna wear it today. Just gonna do eyeshadow. So that brings us to the actual palette. So I guess this is the holiday palette because they haven't been calling it that. But yeah, this is like the Lolita palette part 2. So the package is really pretty. Of course, it's like similar to the Lolita palette, which is smaller. So the Lolita is only like this big, and this one's bigger. So This one has 18 shades in it. Yes. I really like this is just the box, but it has like the raised letters. It feels really cool. And then on the back it has like kind of what the colors look like, because there are lots of different finishes, so it doesn't exactly show you, but it, like on the back of the actual palette, it just has the gold embossing, so it doesn't show you what they look like, but it tells you the names. But then it has, so these three are special ones, and they're also a little bit bigger. So I just love that the package has like the stars on it, like her face tattoos. Anyway, so all of the shade names are in Spanish. That's why I was talking about not knowing how to say things. So this is what they look like. It has the protective sheeting, but it's upside down because of the mirror, but I don't want to bend it back. But so the original Lolita was just mattes, but this one has glitter and shimmer and a duochrome, at least one duochrome. So, and then it does have those three that are a little bit bigger, and they're like two creamy shimmer ones and a glitter one. And then it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mattes, and then the rest are glitter or shimmer. So yeah, and then it does have a pretty big mirror, which is nice. What was I saying? Yeah, the original Lolita was all matte, and then the shades were like those little long rectangles that a lot of her other palettes have. But anyway, so going back to not being able to pronounce things and know what they mean, because I don't speak very much Spanish, I actually looked up the different names of the shades to help understand a little better, because I've seen other people talk about the palette and they're like, I'm not even going to say the names, or I don't know what it means and such, so I thought I'd do some research, but still probably won't pronounce it quite right. But the shade names, the first one is Preciosa, which means precious in English, and then Sonrisa, smile, Muñeca, doll, Cruz, cross, Romantico is romantic, Carino is sweetie, La Lupe, which is, that's just a regular shade, means the wolf, Dulce Sueños, sweet dreams, so that is one of the big shimmer shades, Enamorado is in love, Rihanna is queen, Esperanza is hope, Luna is moon, that's also one of the shimmer shades, and Amorcito is sweetheart, Sylvia, I believe, is just her mother's name. And then the next one is Juanita, which is also a name, but it's like the female version of the Spanish version of John. And Destino, which it just translated as destination. So I wonder if they mean to use it as destiny. I'm not sure. And Rosario. Goodness. So that one's the easy one to say, but I said it weird. Anyway, that came up as rosary beads. So a lot of them can be also names. And then Lolita per vida just means Lolita for life, which I have also seen that a lot of people have said that there are people with the name Lolita. Of course, it is also a problematic book about so the actual definition of the name is a sexually precocious young woman, or young girl, excuse me. So there's that, which a lot of people have issue with, and for good reason. But if it's supposed to be more like this is the person's name, that makes more sense. But they made all this stuff Lolita because of the lipstick that has done so well because it's supposed to be flattering for everyone, and they have different versions of it, and then they have one eyeshadow, now they have 2 palettes and all this stuff, so yeah. Not sure if intentionally problematic, but it's worth noting. So, I'm going to try to be light-handed and conservative with the look that I'm doing, because like I said, I'm going to work. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes with some of the Smashbox eyeshadow primer, so hopefully this all works out. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and get the shade Esperanza, which is a light neutral warmish. It is a light shade. Let me put that in the crease, so it might show up a little bit. It is very light. It is just a little peachier than my actual skin tone. But like I said, now try to go easy. And hopefully you can see while I'm doing this, because I cannot. I'm actually trying something different. I have my camera set up in a different way. It's on an easel instead of on a shelf, so that should help. Okay, let's see. Like I said, may not be able to see that. Put a little more on the actual lid to help blend everything, because it's, like I said, pretty close to my skin tone. Just a little peachier. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take Enamorado, which is a little bit darker and I think a little warmer. So, well, actually no. Yes, still taking that shade, but taking back what I said. So it looks like the palette is laid out similar to like the Shade and Light palette, where it's like warm in one area. This looks pretty neutral, and then this is cooler, but also has some of the darker shades. Okay, so taking that tan nudish color outer corner in Enamorado. So I'm gonna take Juanita, which is a pretty dark brown, not super dark, and put that a little bit closer to just the outer V. Like I said, trying to be subtle. So this is really nice. Working out pretty well. So you can definitely do lots of looks that are a lot bolder. You have all these different finishes, some really dark colors, or, well, not really dark, like only one of them is really dark, but the rest of them are pretty, some of them are bright. Anyway, but you can also go subtle. And I actually cleaned my makeup brushes for once. Although I realized what I'm using is not brush shampoo, it's like, this is from e.l.f. and it's only supposed to be to spray on your brushes, keep them kind of clean, and then you're supposed to actually wash them. So, oops. Alright, I'm going to take a shimmer shade, so I'm going to take Cruise, which is a brownish shimmer, kind of a greige-ish color. I'm going to put that on the lid, at least in the middle, to keep some of the dark-ish colors. Okay, it's not super dark, it's actually more of a brass-ish, copperish shade. That's really pretty. So yeah, like I said, it's supposed to be an everyday palette, so you can use it for different things. So I'm going to try to film another look that's more bright when I'm not going to work. Okay. So yeah, like that. I'm gonna take Sonrisa, which is, it looks just to be a blue-brown kind of a shade, or maybe like a green-brown duochrome. I'm gonna put that closer to the inner corner. Yeah. Well, it's not. Yeah, it is a more typical. Oh. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on the inner, like, third of the eye. And I have made a mistake that this is the wrong brush. I've been trying to use the same brush for some reason. It's good for the mattes, not good for the shimmers. So I'm gonna get a flat brush to apply that with. So it'll look a little better. So this is a Wet n Wild brush, but it's nice. It's angled, but it's also pretty flat, so that can be better for packing shimmers on. I'm gonna get some more of that, put it down, same place. Okay, so that looks better. So maybe you can actually see a little more. Still pretty light. So yeah, there are a lot of brands that have that blue-brown shade, and there is like there's definitely a Kat Von D one because I have an individual one that's pretty old. A shade shifter one. Anyway, but this is more like greenish, pinkish duochrome. Like there's a ColourPop shadow that's a lot like this glass bowl, but it still looks really nice. I like it. This palette also, not entirely, but a little bit reminds me of her Esperanza palette. Well, there is an Esperanza shadow in this one, but yeah, she had the really tiny little palette with a sugar skull on it, and it had some shadows similar to some of these, or maybe it just reminds me of it because it's like a Mexican themed one. Okay, I'm gonna go back with Cruz with the proper brush to blend that a little more. And I think I'm succeeding with the subtle today, which is good. I usually don't wear makeup to work, not like I can't. I just don't usually bother. I don't want it to be like a stark contrast since I am wearing it. Okay. So I'm trying to think. I might do Preciosa. And yeah, the inner corner, I think I will. Because it's like a very light whitish gold shimmer shade. See how that looks. And then if I want more, I'm going to get Luna, one of the special shades. That is very pretty. Nice and shiny. Like it blends really well with the shades that I already have. It's lighter than that duochrome, but not so much that it looks bad. So, okay. I think I'm gonna do the lower lid and then I'll get more shimmer if I want to. Okay. Let's see. I could do the same thing or I could do a little different. But I might just use some different shades on the bottom. Let's do Amorcito, which is one of the warmer browns. Just to be a little different. I'm gonna take that like halfway across the bottom lid, the waterline. So it doesn't look super different from some of the other shades, but hopefully it's not too dark. I don't think it is. Actually, it looks pretty orange. It looks more orange on that side. But this brush is no longer clean, so that could be why. Okay. So we got a little bit of a smoky cat eye-ish look. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll just go back to Enamorada. Goodness. Okay, so that more neutrally light shade that is on top. I'm gonna put that near the inner corner, right up to that shimmer that I put there. Okay, so there's that. I think I'll try a Luna shade. I don't want to get glitter, I'm just gonna do one of the shimmers. So I'm gonna try this pencil brush to see how it looks. And this is probably gonna work best with your fingers. I just want to try. So definitely showing up a little, not a lot. I'm just gonna leave it since we're trying to be subtle, not trying to be too fancy. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here with the eyeshadow. I'm gonna put on some eyeliner. I'll be right back. Okay, I went a little too heavy with this eyeliner. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Earthquake. It's brown, which is subtle, but it's not sharpened well enough, so it's a little too thick. I'm gonna take some of the eyeshadow to go over it, make it a little better. So let's go back with the Amorcito on the bottom here. So I think that helps a little. Try to blend it a little bit. All right, and then I'll take Juanita on the top. I think that's what I had up there. Just to knock it down a little bit. Yeah, that definitely helps on top. I'm gonna take it on bottom too. Just to blend it a little more. Yeah, so you can see it does look a little different. A little bit better. So these do go over eyeliner bases, which is good. Okay. Okay. So now I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything else. So yeah, I'm not gonna do swatches because I'm kind of over it. I haven't done it for the last few palettes because I just don't want to waste it. I know I'm probably never gonna use this entire palette. I just don't want to get eyeshadow all over me, especially before work. And yeah, and I'm sure there are other people that have swatched it before, and it's also possible that swatches won't be the same as how the actual look will turn out. So this is this first look, this everyday look, ready for work look. So hopefully that shows you how subtle you can be with a look like this. So don't have, so I have a little bit of glitter fallout and a little bit of brown fallout. I think that might be from, the brown at least might be from me trying to blend that eyeliner back out. But otherwise, doesn't look too bad. There have been lots of other Kat Von D palettes, especially like the other Lolita palette has a lot of fallout, but that one's like very pigmented. Could be a different formula, I'm not sure. So maybe that's why that one creates more kick up. But so I did brush away some of the kickback, or yeah, kickback from the pan, but otherwise doesn't look too much like this has been used. So the two creamy shades, they have always looked like that. They always, I guess they like kind of caved in on themselves a little bit because it's a different formula, so it almost looks like someone has swatched it before, but I didn't swatch it. I haven't. I touched the La Luna one to get a little bit of it, but the other one hasn't been touched. Still looks like it has. But, yeah. So not too messy. Not too bad. So, I guess because this video has gotten so long, I will just do another one with a different look. So this could be the day look, and I can do a night look later. But, so I think I'm all done, and I hope you found this interesting, helpful, otherwise. Anyway, we'll leave it there, and see you in the next one that I'll make about this palette. So, thanks for watching. Bye.